that's the moment I also knew that God was at work. In the month of March, that's the following month, they ended up paying all our invoices. I also paid my employees, our company employees, and I also paid back our debt.
It is time to stop sitting back in our setback. Oh, children of God, I will speak to your business right now. I will speak to your career. I will speak to your finances. Be marked for divine favor. Be marked for divine progress. Be marked for divine empowerment. Be marked, be marked, be marked for divine progress.
My name is Mario, and I'm connecting from Angola. The things that I was going through was a lot of stress, depression from debts that I was having that I couldn't pay, and also had some services that we rendered, and our customers were actually not paying us, and things truly got difficult from November 2024. Because of those difficulties, those financial difficulties, I would sometimes borrow money from people that I knew, and hoping that I was going to pay them once we got our services or our invoices paid. But since our customers could not pay us, we were also not able to pay the people I owed. I wasn't able to pay the people that work with me, my team in that case, the employees. And it was truly a stressful moment and also shameful moment, because most of the people that I owed and couldn't pay, they would be calling me. I would tell them that I still didn't have the money, but I was willing to pay. But they would then be thinking that maybe I just didn't have the intention of paying. So they would be calling my wife, and my wife would be talking to me. So it was truly a moment of embarrassment. And as we all know, when there's financial difficulties in families, that also has some strains on the relationship between husband and wife. In the month of January, I wrote a prayer request to God's Heart TV, because I also follow God's Heart TV, but till then I wasn't participating in these monthly interactive prayers. And then I think 2 days before, on the 26th or 27th, then I got a reply from God's Heart TV inviting me to participate in the interactive prayer, which was going to be on the 1st of February. And the moment I received that email, I was very happy, because I knew from that moment on that God was aware of my situation. When we participated in the interactive prayer, I actually didn't feel anything, or I didn't manifest or anything like that. But immediately the second day after the interactive prayer, I noticed that two things happened that were not happening in normal times. In that prayer request, I actually didn't put a prayer request for health, and during that time, I was experiencing a very severe and strange headache. It would be truly very strange, because I would get that headache, I wouldn't be able to move my neck, and I would be feeling a very sharp pain that goes from this top part of my head to the eye. And if I'm driving that moment, I would have to stop the car until that headache goes away. I'm saying it's a very strange headache Why? Because even when I was not experiencing that headache, if I only touched a bit my hair, I didn't even need to put pressure. Just by touching my hair, I would feel a very sharp pain also. Days before the interactive prayer, I was using all kinds of medicine. I was using pills for headaches and this other lotion or rub that I have to put so that it can reduce the pain. Then there came a time that both the pills and that lotion were no longer having any effect. So on that day, I noticed I was no longer having that headache. I was even testing, trying to tap my head. So the pain was completely gone. And the second thing that I also noticed on the second day, after the interactive prayer, is I would always send a message to our clients to ask if we had any news regarding our invoices, but they would not give any feedback. And since I was sending those messages via WhatsApp, I could actually tell that they opened and they've seen the message, but then they would completely ignore that message. So that day after the interactive prayer, which was on the 2nd of February, I actually got a reply from them, and then we were able to settle, and that's the moment I also knew that God was at work. In the month of March, that's the following month, they ended up paying all our invoices. I also paid my employees, our company employees, and I also paid back our debt. We ended up also getting a customer. The customer with whom we are working right now, it's a small client. But in the month of April, we reached out to a company in the USA, which we ended up going into a partnership agreement. They are obviously a bigger company. That is the biggest breakthrough for us, this American partnership with our company in Angola. My word of advice to anybody going through financial difficulties, health challenges, is the same advice that has been given time and time again on God's Heart TV, which is distance is not a barrier. When we see other people giving testimonies, we think maybe they are different from us, maybe they are more holy, but what I want to tell or to say to you, brothers, is that our testimonies truly have nothing to do with us. Or in that case, my testimonies have nothing to do with me. I'm just a sinner as all of you, my brothers. But I realized one thing, our faith and our testimony has nothing to do with us. It has to do with God. So our trust should be in God. And don't tell yourself you don't deserve, because this is grace. It has nothing to do with work. Independently of what you have done in the past, if you have come to Jesus, just know that everything has been made new, and just put your trust in God.